Before we get started with today's video, you guys don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel for more upcoming content. Hey, what's up everybody? Sierra here, back for another great Division 2 video. Hope you guys are having a great weekend so far. I do apologize if I haven't brought out a video lately or in a while, because I've gone through a lot of health problems, and there's some times where I had to take a break from Division 2. I've also been going through family problems and all that stuff, but nevertheless, I am back and better than ever, you guys, because I have a whole bunch of new builds that I want to share with you guys. And next week I will be featuring another rifle build, which will be 2 times better than this one. So overlook some of my aim on this build, because I have not used rifle in a while. But anyway, you guys, yes, I am featuring a rifle build, and it is featuring one of the new brand sets that came into Division 2 this season. So I will be sharing my build with you guys. But before we do get started with this video, you guys, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Your likes and subscriptions are appreciated. Now, I do want to share one thing. Help me, guys, by liking this video. Let's get the 25 likes. I want people to see this video. I really do. I would love it to where that this video can reach the recommendation list, because I want to help new players out there understand how to do builds. And I know that this build may not be your cup of tea, but believe me, I want to help new players or even veteran players that ain't good at doing builds. That's my goal, you guys. That's the whole reason why I started doing division builds, is because I want to help you guys out with, you know, with your builds and all. So please just give me a chance and check out my playlist. It's called Division 2 Builds. That's in my channel, so check that out, guys. But anyway, in today's video, I am featuring a build with a new brand set, as I mentioned. It's called, I think it's called, pronounced Zwaidowka, or yeah, I hope Impress said that right. But anyway, some of the new things I wanted to share with you guys is that their Hive Revive picked me up instantly, and that's what I like. But anyway, let's start with the build breakdown of this. So as you guys can see, I'm running the Gunner Specialization. Now, as you guys know, Gunner is the most popular specialization to use, because you can actually fix it to run any type of weapon with your builds. You can fix the stat of each one of them to run additional damage and all that. And that's the beauty of it, because you can customize Gunner your own way. So yeah, that's what I like about it. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys the weapons first on this build, then I'll go to the gear pieces, and then we'll sort of end it with the skills and then the stats. So the first weapon I am currently using is called the SOCOM M1A. The SOCOM M1A is one of my favorite rifles in the game, because compared to the classic M1A, this M1A has the ability to shoot so much faster. And not only that this weapon is good, but it also has a talent called Determined. So when you kill an enemy and shoot him in the head, then you can also guarantee that it will land an additional headshot. So like for example, with this rogue agent, I shot the last enemy, the last rogue agent, in the head. I shot this one in the head, and it killed him quite easily. And that's what I like about Determined, is that it's a really easy talent to really get the hang of. All you need is plenty of headshot damage to make that happen. So be sure that you get your headshot damage to at least a little over 130%, like I did, and then you do your crit damage from there. And I currently have maximized crit hit damage and damage to target out of cover. And the reason for that is you get a lot of good damage out of this weapon, especially if you run crit hit chance, scope, or even crit hit damage mods as well, and that's what I like. Next weapon I'm using is the named shotgun of the 612 shotgun called the Mop. Now this shotgun has a attribute on it that is maximized all the time, even, well, sometimes, and it has armor on kill on it. I recalibrated this weapon to run close and personal as its talent because, you know, you basically do get close and personal with the enemy, of course. But anyway, killing an enemy within 7 meters grants 10% weapon damage for 10 seconds. Now, the more enemies that you kill, the more weapon damage that you get. There is no cooldown, which is a good thing. Just like Determined, there's no cooldown for that either. So the more enemies that you kill, the more weapon damage that you'll get. So it's a good thing. But yeah, it's worth it though. Anyway, for the first piece of gear that I'm running the Overlord mask. So as you guys know, I'm running 3 pieces of Overlord and 3 pieces of Zwaidowca. And I hope I'm saying that right. So please help me pronounce that in the comments if you guys can. But anyway, for this piece, for the first piece, I get 10% rifle damage. I get 30% accuracy and 30% weapon handling. And my core attribute is 15% weapon damage, 12% crit hit damage, and 10% headshot damage. And I also have an 8.6% headshot damage mod. And I'll explain that in a few minutes on the stats page of why it's so high and everything, why I have that on there and all that. Anyway, I'm also got a Overlord backpack, which has 15% weapon damage, 10% headshot damage, 7.5% weapon handling, and 11.9% crit hit damage. I'm also running talent Bloodsucker, which with armor on kill with the mop, I can also get additional armor. So if I kill an enemy, I get armor from that, and then also get armor from Bloodsucker. So it only lasts for like 10 seconds on Bloodsucker, but you know, it's the more enemies you kill. You know, if you kill 10 enemies in a row, then that's 100% bonus armor. But it only lasts for 10 seconds, but it gives you enough time to take that enemy down, and that's what I like. And so yeah, I'm running mostly crit hit damage and headshot damage on this build, but that's what I like. And it's really worth it, especially if you're running rifle as your main and shotgun as your second. But you know, you can do whatever, but I like it. It works. Anyway, I'm running the third and last piece of Overlord is the Fox's Prayer Kneepads. It's a named Kneepad, and I love it. It gives me 8% damage to target out of cover, and I got 11.9% crit hit damage that I recalibrated onto it. It did have headshot damage, but I fixed it like that. And I still got a fixed attribute for weapon damage, but I'll do that later. Alright guys, so moving on to the chest piece. Now the chest piece is called Bobber. Bobber is a named piece of the brand new brand set Zwaidowka. I hope I said that right. I think that's basically how you say it. But anyway, it has a talent on it called Perfect Entrench, which if you're below 30% armor, headshots from cover repair 30% of your armor. So the cooldown is like 2 seconds, but that's really not bad, honestly. So if you get headshots while in cover, it repairs your armor by 30%. So each time that your armor is below 30% or low and all that, then you just get those headshots and then you'll instantly get armor back. And that's what I like about this talent. It's so good. But my suggestion, try it out by making an armor build and I'll eventually do that for you guys and show you what it really can do. Second piece of it is I'm running the Eagle's Grasp, and this one is pretty good. It has a maximum attribute of weapon handling, which is 15%. Also have 10% headshot damage and maximized weapon damage on it. So headshot damage normally had crit hit chance on it, so I changed it to headshot damage so that way I can get a little bit more, crit on the head mostly. And for some of you guys that told me to activate the damage counter where it shows up on the right side of when you kill somebody, I'm playing on PlayStation, so that can't happen, and it won't, work and all that. But if you guys know how to fix that and you're playing on PlayStation, let me know. And last but not least is the holster. So I'm running 15% weapon damage, 12% crit hit damage, and 10% headshot damage. Now, as I was going to tell you guys about the headshot damage, it is over 130% on this build. The crit hit damage is at least 117%. But the reason why I made it like that is because I'm running rifle, and even when I'm using Baker's Dozen, I like to get those headshots, and I like to damage the enemies pretty quickly. But don't worry, I will make a better build than this and show you guys its true potential. So for the first skill I'm running is Crusader Shield. Now, as you guys know, I love Crusader Shield. And the reason for that is, you basically use it with armor builds and skill builds mostly. But the good news is I wanted to run this on my build for this, and well, all I gotta say is the skill tier, well, it has no skill tier on it, but it's still pretty good either way that you run it. But I don't suggest it if you don't want to use it. Use like a decoy or even the shock trap if you don't want to use Crusader Shield. Last but not least is Hive Reviver. So as you guys saw earlier on a clip, I got it pretty easily, and that's what I was using for my second skill. And even when you throw it at somebody, it can instantly get them up too if somebody's in your group, and really worth it in my opinion. Alright guys, so before we end the video, I want to show you guys my stats on this build, and you guys are probably going to be surprised of this build. But anyway, as I mentioned, I got 114.8%, 137.2% headshot damage, 114 in the crit hit damage, and then 92.5% reload speed bonus, 32.5 accuracy, 92.5 in the stability and weapon swap speed, 82.5 in the weapon handling. And then when it comes to the damage bonus, 95.8% in the all weapon damage bonus, 58.6% rifle damage bonus, and all that stuff. But the reason why for that is because of specialization. So when you go to your specialization and you take off every single one of those stats, you can actually increase the amount of damage. So each time you fill in those 3 slots on the specialization, it will add 5% each time that you you mark them. So for this, I marked down rifle, assault rifle, and of course the shotgun. But you can customize it any way you want to, and that's just my favorite part about the specializations, is no matter what build that you're using, you can still make it your own, and that's just what I like. And so yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. So I want to thank you once again for tuning in my video. I do apologize if it's been a while since I last made a video on build and everything. But I will be bringing another video for you guys next week, so please stay tuned for that. I want to thank you all so much for tuning into my channel. Be sure to like and subscribe for more upcoming videos, and don't forget to especially hit that like button, you guys. Let's get the 25 likes on this video. And until then, you guys, I will see you next time on Red TV Plays. Have a great night, morning, afternoon, whatever it is for you guys, and have a great day.
Nearby. Heavily armored hostile detected.